And our next speaker is Dr. Larissa Driska, who's a pediatrician for over 25 years. She's been working long and hard on this issue for many, many years, and is one of the co-founders of the organization Concerned Health Professionals of New York.
Yes. Thank you. I'm thrilled to be here with Congressman Hinchey and all of you, and at the launch of the Hudson Valley United Against Fracking. Congressman Hinchey, you are our tireless leader in Albany as chair of NCON and in Washington as our congressman, and you defended our air and water from the Hudson Valley to my Delaware watershed all the way to the Susquehanna River. Thank you. Indeed, it was Congressman Hinchey's questions to EPA Administrator Lisa Jackson in 2010 that convinced many of the need for the comprehensive study on fracking that we're all talking about now. As a doctor who's investigated many of the impacts of gas drilling on human health and the environment, I can tell you that there are countless cases of contamination of air and water. And there's also sickness from fracking, and it's across the country. That includes neurological symptoms such as headaches and paresthesias, respiratory problems such as difficulty breathing, asthma, congestion, and rashes, nosebleeds, depression, and the list goes on and on. Yet the fundamental problem still exists that we have not established scientifically, the pathways of exposure that lead to this contamination. The science isn't in yet to answer that very, very important question of why people are getting sick, and that is critical. And without that science, we can't make an informed decision. The EPA's comprehensive study is directed to answer some of those questions and to address this shortcoming. It's examining pathways of contamination where we are looking at where they are looking at water and the toxicants that could potentially be implicated. It's absolutely critical to identify the health threats posed by fracking, and this study will be invaluable in making a determination whether those impacts can even be prevented. As long as we don't know why people are getting sick, we can't prevent it in New York. And so there are no regulations that will keep us safe until we have that information. From a medical and scientific standpoint, it's critical that Governor Cuomo waits for the results of the EPA and other important health studies before making a decision about fracking. In closing, thank you, Congressman Hinchey, for your foresight and for your tireless work on behalf of the health of all New Yorkers.